Hello.
Tristan, you okay?
Very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Yeah, just got here really. Just been on the bus, watching some comedy, watching some Black Books, and
What
getting myself
episode?
in the one where Bill Bailey sits on himself.
Oh, sat on himself. You seem very optimistic.
Hey, you see what he did there? Yeah. Well, yeah, the election went better than we all thought, didn't it? So I think that's cause for celebration in some quarters. You know, we'll see how it all goes.
So, your brand new album was released on Friday.
It was, yeah.
So, what was it like writing The Optimist?
It's good. There was no pressure this time because we did it all in advance. We hired a room in London. I moved to London basically where Danny was living for a few years.
Okay.
So me and him being in the same city gave us this opportunity to work together closely. And I hired a room, put all my studio gear in there, and we just we rattled it all out over a few months. Got the concept together, got all of the running order and everything, and it was all fairly relaxed really. We were ahead of schedule, and then we decided to go on tour in September. And you know, we played a few tracks live, and then we went into the studio in I think late November.
Okay.
And we worked with the new producer this time.
All right.
Tony Dugan, who's worked with some of the best records that we listen to that we've ever heard. You know, he's kind of he ticks all the boxes really. He's really obviously well known for his work with Mogwai, but also he's done some more left field alternative stuff, and he's worked with classical musicians, with electronic musicians and all of that, so he kind of covered everything for us. And it was his suggestion that we go to this brilliant studio in Ireland to record the drums, and he also suggested we record live as a band, so that really worked out. So it was great, it was amazing. He's really good. He's put a really special input on this record, you know.
So, have you not kind of recorded live for quite a long time then?
Yeah, it's been a few albums, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. We used to always do that, and I don't know, it just kind of became more convenient in the past. To be fair, in the past we were doing a lot of writing in the studio, so it was kind of always last minute. And this time out, it just really worked out for the best. You can see on we put out this track called Springfield, which is just basically shot with a camera in the live room. And it was a really special experience, and something we'll probably continue with and repeat.
Excellent. I feel like quite a lot of bands are going back to this whole kind of recording live now.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, with the kind of advent of technology and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it depends what kind of band you are. If you're a live band, if you pride yourself on being able to play live, then I don't see any reason why you shouldn't record live.
The record kind of picks up where A Fine Day to Exit left off.
Yeah, but the artwork, yeah.
Yeah, so
the artwork on A Fine Day to Exit gave us the starting point for this record, but it's more involved on this record, whereas on A Fine Day to Exit, it was really about the artwork itself, as opposed to how, the story of the protagonist, you know.
Right.
So we took that idea and ran with that, and that kind of influenced a bit of the music as well during the writing process of this record. You know, like it's kind of setting scenes up, you know, like a movie.
Yeah.
Like if you're making a soundtrack to a film.
Oh, totally.
And you need this part which it's driving at night, like through across the Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco. It's something that kind of feels like that kind of aesthetic.
So is that kind of why you have the album cover as the car driving? So
exactly, yeah. We've got this 40-page, I've just seen it actually, it looks absolutely stunning. Travis Smith, this artist in San Diego, California, he's basically produced a 40-page hardback art book that goes with it. It's like a 4-disc thing with a Blu-ray and the 5.1 mix and some unusual mixes and demos and all that kind of extra stuff.
All the bells.
And all of that. And it's got a 40-page full-colour art book, and that basically tells the story of what happens to this guy and where it all goes. And it's a companion piece to the music. So there's that, and there's also the films that we'll be making that we'll do live. So it's a bit more of a whole sort of multi-platform sort of thing. So when we play it live, it'll be the whole thing from start to finish, and it'll be with visuals and with every like kind of cues and things. So yeah, and then after that we'll play a bunch of other stuff. So it'll be quite a long set. We're doing that in September across the UK.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah.
And I feel like kind of Lee is a lot more involved vocally in this record.
Yeah, I think a consequence of us having more time at the beginning of the writing process.
Okay.
It was one of those things where we just decided on immediately, okay, well this one's me, quite clearly, that one's Lee, and it was a very simple process really. It's just, the song kind of gets the decision, you know, you can just tell. Even before you've written the vocals, really you just know, like, okay, that's a Lee one, this is me, that's that, you know. It's just,
Going back to how you said it was quite cinematic, there were a couple of bits where I really thought like, wow, yeah, I could really see this in like a sunshine sort of film. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's well, soundtracks is actually something we'd love to get into. I think it's inevitable, really. I think it's gonna happen at some point. Danny and I talk about it a lot.
Okay.
It's something that me and him share an ambition for. So we'll see. I think it's about building the right kind of, finding the right thing and having the right contacts and seeing how it goes really.
So what's the plan now that the album's out?
Well, a bunch of festivals during the summer, and then we go to South America, North America, and then we come back to Europe, starting in the UK in Glasgow 23rd of September, then we carry on through the UK, go into Europe, that takes us up until pretty much Christmas. We're going to Australia, then February next year we go back out to America, do another tour of America, then another tour of Europe. So it's like almost a year of touring basically.
So quite quiet then.
Yeah, just a couple of gigs.
I also saw Long Distance Calling played.
Yeah,
recently.
do you know them?
Yeah. At the Boston Music Rooms.
Okay, great.
And you came on and
that's right.
And did a guest vocal bit.
Yeah. I sang on that record. The front and side. So with my friend Petter Carlson, the Norwegian singer-songwriter.
Oh yeah, he's on Trips, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh cool. Have you been a long time fan of Long Distance Calling?
Yeah, we got to know them. It must be about 5 or 6 years ago when they come on tour with us.
Oh cool.
And they were we hit it off immediately. They're a really good band, and exactly what. One of the best bands we've ever toured with, really.
So to finish where we started off, have you got a favourite episode of Black Books?
I think you can't look past the first two, really.
Yeah, man.
The first one where he's trying to get out of doing his taxes, and he gets beat up by those skinheads. Which one of you bitches wants to dance?
Thank you so much for having
Good to talk to you.
Awesome.